Hey friends, Kris Krohn here, and today we're going to talk about how do you double your money. There's a lot of different ways of doubling your money, but it really ultimately depends on a factor of time and what vehicle you're using for growing your money. Like, for example, if I had $10,000 and I wanted to turn it into $20,000, I could put it in my bank and I could say, hey, let's put it in your 1% CD. And how long will it actually take to do it? There's this cool thing called rule of 72. You can take that number 72 and divide it by whatever the interest rate is. And assuming that it's compounding, we divide it by 1%. 72 years is how long it would take to double your money. Now, that is not how I would double my money. That's why I'm saying it's a function of time, but it's also a function of what are you really choosing to double your money with. Let me share with you a couple of ideas right now. One of the things that I use is I used real estate investing. If you are a subscriber on my channel, then you know this, and this is of no surprise. Real estate very consistently produces about 20% for me on my money. So even without compounding interest, how many years at 20% would it take to actually double my investment? Well, 20 times 5 equals 100%. So doubling my money in real estate over 5 years, that's easy. Now, sometimes I'm doing deals where I'm earning my money at 33%. That would take 3 years because 33% times 3 is 100%. So doubling my money in real estate in 3, 4, 5 years, that is a very real possibility. But once I've doubled it, I can now put it into more real estate and I can compound my growth. It's possible to get your real estate earning you 40, 50, 60, 70% on your money. And then if you unlock deals like this commercial deal I'm doing that pays out 70% a year, well then doubling your money just gets easier and easier and easier. So real estate is the vehicle of choice for me when it comes to doubling my money, but I also know how to do that in cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency is another, I call it a different form of real estate. I call it a digital form of real estate. So I guess what I'm really sharing is that you got to understand time in relation to opportunity, and those two things are ultimately going to tell you how long it takes to double your money. One more time on the rule of 72. 72 divided by, hey, I got an interest rate of 10%. It would take me 7.2 years with interest to double my money. Or I could say, hey, I got a crazy interest rate of I'm getting a return of 35%. It would take you 2 years to be able to do that. Rule of 72 is kind of a cool little cheat to kind of show you as long as you're dealing in compounding interest, investments that compound, it can really give you a rough idea of how long it would take to double your money. For me, if I had to double my money, I would do it in real estate, I would do it in cryptocurrency. Hey, thanks for taking the time to watch this video. If you're not a subscriber, please do. And if you're really interested in knowing what you can do to double your money, or if you're interested in track record on solid investments, ones that I've been participating in, many of them for over 15 years, then why don't you check out the websites that we actually have, check out the link in the description below, and me and my team can walk you through what today's best opportunities look like.